My daughter called me for the first time in 8 years to say, "Mommy's gone." I drove 6 hours straight and found her starving in a storage closet. In high school, I sold vapes to freshmen and thought fear meant respect. Then I got this girl I was seeing pregnant. Spent about 4 months playing house before I came home drunk one night, and she went off saying, "You're a loser who will never be a good dad. We'd be better off with you dead." So I drove her to her mom's house and left town. I've been sending her about $500 to $1,000 every month for our daughter, working construction 12 hours away. My mom lives near them and was the one who suggested I just live my own life. She checks in on them for me, handles the money, even has my daughter FaceTime me once a month. My daughter is always smiling, and my mom keeps saying everything's great, so I believe it. At 2 a.m., my phone rings. My daughter's voice is on the other end, tiny and terrified. "Mommy's gone and I'm hungry and I don't know what to do." I'm already grabbing keys as I tell her, "Baby, I'm coming right now. Where's mommy?" The line goes dead. I call back, voicemail. Call my ex, voicemail. Call my mom, voicemail. I'm doing 90 on the highway and nobody's answering. 6 hours later, I burst through my ex's unlocked door and the smell hits me first. Rotting food mixed with chemicals. I find my daughter in a glorified storage closet on a bare mattress with springs poking through, covered in dried filth. Her face so thin I can see her skull. "You came," she whispers. I scoop her up and she weighs like nothing, like holding bones wrapped in skin. I carry her to the bathroom, but there's black mold in the tub and no clean towels, so I use my shirt and bottled water from my truck. Then I see the padlocked bedroom door. I kick it open. Inside is a red room with cameras on tripods, ring lights, and piles of costumes. My ex told me she was making YouTube movie reactions, not doing cam work, all while my daughter starves in the next room. I scoop up my daughter and drive to the nearest hospital, her little body limp in my arms. The ER doctor hooks her to IVs and comes out looking grim. "Your daughter is severely malnourished. We also found drugs in her system, secondhand exposure. We have to inform the authorities." I'm furious. "Don't worry about the police, I'll call them first." The cops find my ex at some house party. She shows up at the hospital 6 hours later and I expect her in cuffs, but instead she's with a lawyer. "That's my daughter," she says, trying to push past me. The cop steps between us. "Ma'am, we need to ask you some questions." "About what? About how he abandoned us?" She's crying now, and I hate that it looks real. "He left when she was a baby. He paid me to keep her away from him. I have bank records, thousands of dollars every month. He bought his way out of being a father." The cop looks at me differently now. I scoff. "I was sending child support." "Child support?" My ex laughs. "And now that I'm struggling, now that I needed help for a few days, you break in and try to steal her? No, you don't get to buy her now that she's convenient." I feel like I'm at a farm with how much bullshit this woman is spewing. "You were doing cam work while she starved. Prove it." She gets right in my face. "You broke into my house. You're gonna accuse me based on what?" I'm panicking because she's right. The cop is writing things down. "The doctor confirmed the child was malnourished." My ex interrupts. "I had the flu. I was sick for a week and his mom was supposed to check on her." I'm trying to think of a way out because the money trail makes me look guilty as hell. The cop looks uncertain. That's when my mom walks in. When she sees me, she falls apart. "I'm sorry, honey. She's been doing this for years. I've been taking money from her to lie about it." My ex's face goes white. You can't." "I can and I will," my mom says. "I watched that little girl starve while you worked in that room. I took a cut every month to tell my son everything was fine. I'm guilty too, but I will not let you put this on him." The cop looks at my mom. "You're saying you witnessed the neglect?" "I'll testify to all of it." My ex starts screaming, calling my mom every name she can think of, but the cop is already reaching for his cuffs. My mom tried to apologize, but I told her we're done. I got my life together, picked up some parenting classes, and got myself full custody.